This episode is brought to you by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Tropical Smoothie Cafe believes that you deserve a little vacay every day, not just once a year. Get on Tropic Time with bright and refreshing smoothies, tropic bowls, wraps, and flatbreads from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. You're on Tropic Time now at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Summer mocktail smoothies are back and more refreshing than ever. Try the fan favorite Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, or Watermelon Mojito smoothies today. One bite of the Tropic Bowls from Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and you'll instantly feel like you're cabana side. Enjoy sunshine by the spoonful with the acai bowl from Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 278. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo. I'm joined by my beautiful co-host, comedian Noelle Winters Herzog.
That's me.
That's you. Season 8, episode 14. Can you believe that's 14?
No, I actually can't. I really thought this was going to be the finale because the new one starts July 1st.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So is there actually not going to be 100-part tell-all for once?
Oh, God. I hope there's no tell-all.
There is no Nicole and Mahmoud anymore.
Because they filmed for one day.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
I really think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, you know what? Before we jump into the pool over here, I got to tell you a story.
All right, let's hear it.
We have patreon.com/trash talk podcast. It's going to be amazing. You're going to go over there and you're going to see unexpected trash talk. You're going to see So Pumped to Vanderpump Rules podcast, Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast, 90 Day Fiance, The Single Life. We absolutely covered it. So go over there, do all the stuff. You know why. Ha 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 ha.
Also, you know what happens, guys, next week. Mob Wives
are recycled with Noelle and Michael. So just go over there, patreon.com/trash talk podcast, and do all the stuff.
Wow.
All right. Jumping into the pool, season 8, episode 14 with Sophie and Rob.
It's like so much of it is repetitive now.
It's just repetitive. Okay, this is what I will say. And this is the part that we do have to discuss, unfortunately.
The food.
They're at the diner. She's at the diner with Claire. First of all, Claire, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? What
this
happened?
Off-the-shoulder number?
It's an off-the-shoulder number, so it's a deconstructed sports shirt of sorts.
Yes. It's like a New York Rangers shirt.
Yeah,
right.
She got this probably from like a creator on Instagram.
Yes, agreed.
That like paints sneakers and sells these shirts.
Yeah,
I'm assuming. Okay. They go, what is grit?
Well, listen, they don't know what it is. I understand that.
That's
fine. The problem is the waitress.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
She goes, grits are like eggs and sugar.
Okay. If I was going to describe them in any way, it would never be eggs and sugar.
Well, because it's not. That's why you would not describe
the reason why eggs and sugar.
The reason why you would not describe them like that is because that is not true. That is just not true.
It's like, what's wrong with you? You work in this establishment.
So do you think when her boss saw that, she got fired?
I don't know. What I think is the reason why Sophie and Claire didn't like it so much is because they were expecting something else.
Noelle.
Yeah.
We've talked about this a million times.
How would you describe grits? Like, what if somebody was like, okay, what is grits?
It's cornmeal.
What would you say?
It's cornmeal porridge.
Yeah, but if they're like, okay, but like what? I don't know what cornmeal is. So like,
you don't know what cornmeal is?
No, I'm from the UK. Like, I know what that is.
You know, I mean, I think they know what cornmeal is. It's cornmeal, and you could either get it with sugar, that's sweet grits, or you could get it with butter and salt. That's savory
What's the
grits.
Consistency that
it's
you would
a
say?
pudding, like oatmeal porridge, all of those things.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
they have
it's
all
almost
of those
like
things.
a grainy mashed potato, if you will.
Yeah, it's just cornmeal. It's corn
I like
ground
grits,
up into.
But
dust.
I like savory grits.
Right, not eggs and sugar.
But that's what I mean. That is the craziest thing.
But it's not.
It's just not that.
It's just
also,
not that.
if someone said that to me, I'd be like, oh, no, thank you. That is not the side that I want. Can I have a hash brown instead?
Yeah, but they were trying to be adventurous.
I know. It's like, wow.
Also, Google it. So the round sausage came, totally threw Sophie off.
I remember you used to only like the sausage patties whenever it like, you don't like sausage.
I don't like
But
casing.
if you were to have one, it would be a patty.
I cannot have a casing.
Because of what it is or because of
both
the texture?
Both. Why do I have paper around my sausage that I have to eat?
Here's the thing, right? So I don't eat sausage because it hurts my belly.
Well,
but I've never thought of that as a reason.
Okay, like I love chicken, right? So I'll eat
Right?
chicken sausage
Uh-huh.
patty,
But
or I have
you
to
won't need
peel
a
it.
link. You
I
won't
have to
need a
peel it.
link.
I have to peel it.
Well, you're a peeler.
I am a
The
peeler. I
store
peel my
keeps
ravioli
opening.
too.
There's somebody keep trying to open my door and I just keep closing it.
Is it a dog or a person?
It was a dog, then a person.
Wow. All right. Well, okay.
Mhm.
So Sophie is eating this round sausage. She's struggling with the grit.
Uh-huh.
And in the meantime, her eyelash, I don't think is a strip
What is
because
it?
in the middle, it's fallen and it's in her eye. She has a
Oh, I don't
renegade
know if I noticed that
eyelash.
because I was staring at them.
She has a renegade eyelash. They're just breaking off. They're melting from the grit steam.
Okay, so they're not what she has are strips, not extensions.
No, I think she has extensions because I don't know
They're so long.
either that or her strip is broken. Like something's happening where in the
Or maybe
middle.
she has like the individuals or something.
Well, that's what I thought. She might have had individuals, but like I
Okay.
don't know what's happening, but something bad is happening.
Why is it that you need lashes to go to the diner? Imagine if I was like, in order to go to Meat City, I have to put my lashes
Okay, well,
on.
guess what? Imagine if in order to go anywhere, you were like, I'm gonna take my broken chop hair.
Right.
I'm gonna put it in a little baby bun and I'm gonna wrap this long ponytail around it. I'd be like, Noelle, unfortunately, we are not friends anymore.
Yeah, you would be like, take your Fashion
Also,
Nova ass outfit.
Can you take a shower? That's what I
No,
would
she
say.
doesn't. Can she not overline her lips so much?
It's very bad.
They're
Very bad.
overlined to her nose.
Yeah. This is
They
not
really
good.
are. They're not for me.
This is
I had
not
a
good.
whole conversation about one of your friends today and their lips overlining.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. I don't like it either. I'm like,
Maybe
that is
it's
a
your
sign
friend.
of mental illness. No, it is your friend.
Maybe it's your friend.
No, I know it's your friend.
Mouth it right now. Look at me. Oh, I know who it is. Never mind. It's your friend.
Because
Yeah, no, don't say. Okay, that's it.
No. So I had another friend who messaged me and she likes to be better than everything. And she's like, I got it when it first came out. And I'm like,
okay, we'll talk about this another time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she's text fighting with Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why? What are we?
Yeah,
what
that's
are we
why I'm like,
about?
she has on a double heart ring too.
No, that's her like engagement ring, right?
You know, that's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah,
that was her
it's
engagement,
the
right?
two. It's not a heart. It's like an ugly like triangle shape, and it's like they cross. It's like a double. That's her engagement ring.
Interesting. Because I was looking at him like, I think that's her engagement ring, but it looks like a double heart. It's so stupid. But it's like I couldn't figure out if it was a diamond or not. That's what I was curious about. Because I'm like,
it's a diamond.
That's what I just couldn't figure out what it was.
It's a diamond.
Yeah. Or like, is it a mother of pearl? I don't know.
No, it's a cubic furfonia.
It's a moissanite.
She wishes it was a moissanite. So Claire wants her to go back to London. She's like, what would you do? Get some roommates? And she's like, I would just stay with a friend. And she's like, okay, me and you can move in together.
And then she's like, oh, I want to get back together with Rob.
She's like, what? I'm a married woman, Mom.
Right.
I need to see what happens with my
I'm actually going to really be with Rob forever then.
She's like, I think we should work it out. I'm going to go and live with him right now.
That's the last person I would want.
She's like, someone pack up my grits. I got to go to Rob's.
Say no more, fam. That's the last person I would want to live with.
Yeah, of course. So she's basically like, I'm not leaving Rob. She changes her tune.
I know, but I have to tell you, like in this situation only, I actually felt kind of bad for Rob. Because now I'm starting to think he's getting like dicked around.
No,
how many times are you going to move out and move in? You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, but then it's up to Rob to create his own boundaries.
I just feel like you're in a marriage.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be in it anymore, get out, but stop moving in and moving out and moving in and moving out. Like that's not going to solve anything.
He needs to stand up for himself. But
I don't like him, so I don't want to think that. But
know.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I automatically want to take Sophie's side, but I think she's wrong here.
I think they're both wrong. So she said that she's going to stay at Kay's house. And her mom's like, okay, great. So now
her mom's like, I'm going to stay there too.
Her mom's like, oh, perfect. We'll be three roommates, three best friends that anyone ever had.
Yeah.
So now she's going to Rob's with Claire.
Okay. Why would you bring her there?
He got her a squishmallow. Why did we have 20 minutes of the explanation of how she could show her emotions with a squishmallow?
I don't know. It's like she is still like a little girl. And I think,
Mhm.
but I also think that he thought by getting this, like she would stay. Like, I'm just
Okay,
gonna get
but
her
guess
some
what?
toys. She wanted to stay.
I want to tell you a secret.
Hmm. You would stay?
Okay. Squishmallow, Squishmallow, right? Everyone knows what it is.
Yeah.
I've never felt one. So the other day I was at the outlets. I'm not trying to brag. And I was in
Uh-huh.
Claire's and they had some kind of like the Pusheen branded
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Squishmallows. And I feel it and I go, oh,
They feel nice.
that feels nice and very different from a
Hmm.
regular stuffed animal. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Right next to that store is actual Squishmallows at this other like kids store.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh no,
Oh
I think
no.
I need a Squishmallow.
Oh no.
And I was like, you know what?
Think about it.
Let me find like I'm not just getting a dragon to get a dragon. I have to find my Squishmallow soulmate.
No, I get it. One has to like stick out to you.
Right. Like they
Yeah.
had like the Pusheen branded. It was like a piece of
Yeah.
French toast. And I was like, this is like the most luxurious
Yeah, they're
stuffed animal.
nice.
I didn't know. So
Oh
when he
yeah,
got
they're
her a
nice.
Squishmallow, I was like, oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, Karina
That's what my husband would
loves
have to
them.
that's what my husband would have to get me for me to stay with him.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, if I went home and there was gifts, I might
Mhm.
feel a little better.
Yeah, everything gifts make everything feel better, but it has to be, you know me.
It
It
has to be
has to
not a
be,
wasteful gift.
don't be a wasteful gift. Be something that I really wanted. I'll make you a list of things that you can buy me
Yeah,
throughout the week
yeah.
to make me stay with you.
Here's the thing, guys. When she says that she's actually really not kidding at all, it
I'm
has to
not
be
kidding. I'll
on an
send you a link.
approved list.
I will send you a link of the
Uh-huh.
things that I want.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
go off that list.
So go off
Don't
the
get a
list.
different color.
Try to get it on sale.
Yeah. You have to get it on sale.
Please get it on sale. Please use at least a credit card that you get rewards on.
Yeah, and then she'll probably use it for a year and then return it.
And then also get like either use Capital One Shopping when you buy it or Rakuten because you get like 2 to 10% off depending on what the store is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to be wasteful. I want everyone to benefit from this husband that I have that has to buy me gifts to make me stay with him.
Yeah. Yes. Here's the thing. You see here how outlandish that sounds, right, guys?
Mhm.
This is actually
That's my ideal
really tried
relationship.
and true. Yeah.
Also, I have my own bedroom. And
Oh,
that's
well,
where
I
you
mean,
can leave
that's
my gifts.
obviously
Please don't
right.
give me my gifts. I don't want to have to react in front of you.
Mm-hmm. I hate when people
No,
give
no,
me
no, no.
gifts like that.
Leave them
Mhm.
once a
At
day.
your doorstep.
You can leave it near my bed. They'll
Uh-huh.
probably my bedroom will probably be so big that there's like a bench by my bed and then like
Uh-huh.
there's because like I've never had a bedroom that's big enough for a bench to be by my bed and then
Okay,
also you
sure.
could pass it,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Sure.
Because you have the same thing. It's like you
Yeah.
can't
Uh-huh.
pass.
No.
I want that is where you can leave my gifts.
That's good. So you're gonna have a gift table.
A gift table. A
Okay,
gifting
I like
table, if
that.
you
I
will.
like that. A gift table.
Every week I would like 3 to 4 gifts. I like to look forward to things.
How expensive are these gifts?
It depends on what I want that week. It's well, listen,
It's gonna change
I'm
every
not as
week.
high maintenance as you think I am. I
I
do
actually
like
don't think
things.
you're that high
Yeah,
maintenance.
like I don't know, just like some really nice body wash. Like, you
I
know what
gotta
I'm
tell
saying?
you, I don't think you're that high maintenance. It's like, look, I got you good tomatoes. I got you pistachio flavoring. You know what I mean?
Yum.
Pistachio extract. Like,
That was my favorite.
yeah, you're
Yeah, it's
not
like just stuff
very.
I want. It's just stuff I
Yeah.
want.
Mhm.
So that is so I understand where the Squishmallow
Yeah.
made Sophie go, I think I could put up with this.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I did not need the whole explanation of her emotions using the
Well, because now
Squishmallow.
we're wasting time.
What are you for? Get a
Yeah.
life. Anyway, so Claire and Rob fake apologize to each other.
And then he just stares at her and he's like, she's my worst nightmare.
She says, he goes, this woman is my worst nightmare. Yeah,
Mhm.
same. Also, Sophie gets the Squishmallow, so
Mhm.
excited. And then she's like, all right, well, I need a few days to stay with my friends. I'm going to get my stuff. I need space and you need space. He's like, wait, weren't we just separated for 6 months?
Right.
What kind of space do you need?
He's like, that's
Like
what
an
you said last
acre?
time. But that's why I felt bad for him because he's like, that's what you said last time. And it's like,
she just didn't. She
because
just
here's the
did-
thing, you're gonna push this guy, and eventually he's gonna be like, I don't want you to come back.
as he should.
Yeah, agreed.
As he should.
Mhm.
Oh, Noelle, I don't know what could help them, but you know what? Maybe they should go for a smoothie like we do.
Yeah, they could make up over a smoothie.
This episode is sponsored by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Tropical Smoothie Cafe believes that you deserve a getaway every day, not just once a year. Summer mocktail smoothies are here for a limited time at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Mocktail hour on the pool deck is a sip away. Nothing says summer like a tropical mocktail smoothie. Fan favorites Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, and Watermelon Mojito smoothies are on deck at Tropical Smoothie Cafe for a limited time. Does it get more refreshing than that, Noelle?
No, it does not.
Join Tropical Smoothie Cafe for a pineapple, mango, and watermelon soiree all summer long. Grab a refreshing Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, and Watermelon Mojito mocktail smoothie and meet us poolside.
I actually can't wait to be poolside in my mind.
I can't wait to be poolside in real life, and it's going to be nice and hot this weekend.
It's going to be super hot. I mean, what sounds better than a mojito, honestly?
Island Punch smoothie, Mango Berry Cosmo smoothie, Watermelon Mojito smoothie. I cannot choose. But you know what, Noelle? You're on Tropic time now.
Well, that's where I want to be.
Moving on to Angela and Michael. Listen, where Angela and Michael are, you need a smoothie.
Tracey, this poor guy can't stop sweating.
Okay, I think that Angela has broken her insides from smoking so much that she can't sweat anymore. I think she has dehydrated her organs.
I could see that. I gotta tell you,
she's dry as the Sahara. Like nothing's happening.
I know that people talk shit about her. I know that we do too, but it's like, and I know that she's not wrong for a lot of what she says. Just the way she speaks, I really don't like watching the way she speaks.
Yeah. Also, I see exactly what you mean, by the way.
What?
Her teeth, her denture piece or whatever, it's white on the bottom. So where the gums are supposed to be gum colored, they're just white.
Right. What happened to that? Why?
That's how they were made.
You were like, hey, can I actually have my teeth extra white and my gums the same color?
Well, they were probably like, listen, we have this one paste that we're going to make your whole denture out of. And she was like, do it.
I just can't figure out what it is because it's like I see what's happening and that's fine, but why is your gum white?
Because they just use the same stuff.
It's really weird. And it's like somebody was like, because she bleached them.
No, she didn't bleach them.
Oh man, I know, me too.
All right, so she's FaceTiming with this lawyer.
Right.
The lawyer is like, okay, I'm gonna disassociate right now.
Yep.
She's like, how long is this gonna take? And she's like, well, I've seen it take over a year. Angela flips out.
And it's like, what? Okay, so I did not know that she said that because they're married, once he enters the US, he is a permanent resident.
Yes.
So like, it's like I almost forgot because he's not coming on a fiance visa.
He's coming on a spousal visa. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So there's no 90-day waiting period. There's no nothing.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. So when he comes here, he comes here. So she's like, listen, if you think this guy is scamming you, then you might not want this to be approved because as soon as he gets here, he's a permanent resident.
Right. And if she withdraws, though, now it's permanently closed. So she can never see. That's rough for her.
Right. So she's like, all right, I'll think about it. So Angela wants answers. So she meets up with Michael. And
it's the way she talks to him. I can't take it.
I know. She tells him that she goes, you could possibly go to jail tomorrow.
Okay. I don't think he's going to jail tomorrow.
He's going to go to jail. He's going to go to United States prison.
It's like the way, and it's the way she speaks it. She's like, my government protects me. I'm not crying tonight. I've cried over you forever. You're not going to get away with this. It's just the way she speaks. She's like a horror show. I don't know. It's so condescending. It's like, how can you be in a relationship with this man, with this African man, and still be racist at the same time? That is literally what I'm watching in front of my face.
Noelle, that is so many people.
But it doesn't, I guess I can't wrap my head around it.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. And I used to think that like, oh, he can't be racist. He's dating a black woman. Or he can't. And it's like, no, two things can be true at once. I've seen it.
You know, 100% with Angela, these two things are true. She is with a black man and she is racist.
Yes.
The end.
Yeah. So she said there was a picture of a stack of money and he's like, no, that was my Wi-Fi box.
Okay. But I mean, obviously it's like, yeah. Remember we were like, he just sent a stack of money and that's a picture of money. And that's a payment.
Hello, money. Here we go. All right. So she said that what he sent these documents to someone. She said
Mhm.
that's against the United States effing law. Now, he's
Mhm.
going to these internet cafes and he's getting these documents scanned and they're sending it to his phone. So he has them on his phone for these interviews.
Right. Mhm.
And she's
But
like,
is
well,
that bad? I don't really
I
understand.
don't think it's a great idea because you're like,
Okay.
everyone has
Now
access to her
everyone
stuff.
has
But
it.
like, that's
Okay.
just how it's going.
Yeah. Okay.
When you don't have like internet in your house, like that's how it's going. It's
I
like
guess
Jenny and
because
Sumi doing like video chats at the internet
right,
cafe.
right. Because he kept saying, because I think the internet cafes are like really common over there.
Yes. Mhm.
Because he kept saying the cafe, and I'm like, I feel like
He's like
he's
going to
justifying
Staples.
this. Right. Okay.
Right. So she's like, well, I'm reporting the chat to the feds. And then he grabs the phone on his way
Mm-hmm.
out and he
Mm-hmm.
gets tackled.
But like, if I was him, I would have smashed that phone so fast. He should have just
He
smashed
got
it.
tackled. He couldn't. He got tackled.
Yeah, he should have just smashed it because it's like at the end of the day, I don't even want her to have it. Even if there's nothing
No,
wrong
I
in
know.
here, I just don't want her to
I
have
know.
it.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
moving on to Jasmine and Gino. So he approaches her in the park.
Yeah, right. But it's like, didn't you guys come together? Because you just said you have to drive her
He
everywhere.
drove her there. So he's like, oh, yeah, let's have lunch and let's chat. Now, he
Okay.
also has this weird frown like he's a Muppet.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Like,
he
what?
does frown. He
Why
does
is he
frown.
doing this? So they hate each other.
She, again, I agree with so much of what she says. Her approach really bothers
Yeah, of
me.
course.
Mhm.
She said that he hurt her feelings. He said that he's upset because she said that he's not a real man and he wants more credit for paying for the pageant.
But then she'll be like, okay, I'm sorry that I made you feel like less of a man. That is some
Okay. Then she
bullshit
says,
ass
quote,
apology.
I won't say hurtful things purposefully.
I'll just say them not purposefully.
Right. So she said that they have no intimacy, and he says that
Mhm.
intimacy will take time, and he'll let her know when he's ready.
Well, I also feel like, listen, obviously there's something wrong with Gino, but I think that she does scare him off.
Yes. So
Yeah.
she said, what do you like about me physically? And he said, I like your big perky breasts. And she tells him that he's the most beautiful man on earth, and she wants his big toe deep into her throat like a pacifier.
She wants to basically deep throat his
Toe.
toe, his big toe, his cheesy toe.
Well,
I
guess
could
what?
vomit.
They made up. Now everything's fine. Oh, sorry, my mic.
Oh, I was gonna say something happened in my head.
My mic just went out. Oh, that's so sad.
No, they made up and everything was fine. Literally nothing happens here. He paid for the pageant. I want you to stop saying the same thing to me over and over again. I want to say the same thing to you over and over again. Nothing
Right.
happened.
All right. So now they're dress shopping. Is my mic back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
They're dress shopping for the pageant. He loves this hot pink. And she's like, yeah, I wore a hot pink to my embassy interview. It's my good luck color. You wore a hot pink to your embassy interview?
Remember, she had on a hot pink blazer.
Yeah. I'm like, wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He finds this butterfly dress for her.
Here's the thing. I wish I would have seen that dress on her. Why couldn't we see that dress on her? Why did she not try that dress on?
Because it wasn't her
me. For
quinceañera.
me.
Lips out at this dress. He wants to be her manager. And he explains that he was going to compete in the Mr. Michigan pageant.
It's funny. You see these old pics of him and you're like, okay, Gino.
I mean, I'm like, all right, but not
Yeah. No,
yeah.
not like choke me, daddy Gino. It's just
Right.
like, yeah.
Well, he says to her, she gets on this orange dress. He doesn't like it. He's like, get it off, put the pink one on. And then he goes, call me master.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it
Ugh.
was cringy. She looked damn good in that pink dress.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, she's got, she's got a
Yeah.
bod. All right,
Yeah.
moving on to Lauren and Alexi.
Oh, also,
Nothing-
did you like the dress that she picked, the burgundy dress?
No.
Okay, me neither.
No.
I think she'd look better in the pink one.
Yes. Let's talk about Lauren and Alexi. Nothing's happening.
Nothing happened.
All right. So daycare's closed and he has to go to work. Dun, dun, dun.
So the kids go to the grandparents.
And all he does is talk about her with her mother.
Well, because her mom talks mad shit about her all the time.
And he's like,
yeah.
okay, you know what though?
What?
Her mother's eyebrows should have voided her allowing to talk bad about her daughter.
They're not great. They are
what's
actually
happening
not great
there?
at all.
So she's doing laundry in pain. This is 4 weeks after the surgery.
Right. Uh-huh.
She said it's been a very slow recovery and her doctor told her to do less.
Why did they not just hire help?
Like, just get a cleaning lady.
Yeah. Why can't you just like hire help? Get a cleaning lady, get a babysitter. You're home. Get
I'm just
someone to help
saying.
you with the kids while you're
Right.
home.
It's not that's not scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said do laundry once a week and fold it very, very, very slowly.
I mean, he would be wearing the laundry if he said that to me.
I got to tell you, this
Yeah.
is how my father used to talk.
I believe it. That is how your dad used to talk. That's funny.
My
This is
mother's
called-
definitely listening to this going, oh, right,
that's
right.
so
This is like
funny.
when my father told my mother that he couldn't find anything in the cabinet. So he would like her to have a complete inventory on the outside of each cabinet on every item in the cabinet so that he could quickly reference what's in the cabinet without
Oh,
opening
I
them.
live with someone like that.
No, I know, but that's so funny. So she said that he's mad that he has to do everything. And she's like, well, I did this for you too. And he goes, I told you to go to the gym.
Also, she basically admits she downplayed what the
Yes.
recovery was
And
gonna
as soon
be.
as she does that, he's like, I'm going to sleep on the couch.
Right. Because she's like, you're right. I'm glad I downplayed it.
Yeah,
It's
because
like,
you wouldn't support me. And it's like, oh,
you're
okay.
stupid, girl.
Very stupid. Talking about stupid. Speaking of stupid, let's talk about Patrick and Thais.
I mean, everyone's fighting.
They're fighting about the gravel stones right off the bat.
Uh-huh.
Carlos and Jose are talking about the apartment. And okay,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Jose.
Right.
Also, are we calling him Jose because John is? Is he Jose or
No,
is he Jose?
Thais calls him Jose.
Okay, so he's renting them this apartment.
Yeah.
John said that he shouldn't charge them rent. I think he should charge them rent.
Oh, that's crazy to not charge them rent. Yeah.
Yeah. Thais said that they don't need the apartment.
Yeah, but it's
And-
also like, you know what? Here's the thing. You don't work and you guys aren't struggling for money at all. So if he
Right.
wants to do this to help his dad, even if his dad is a scumbag, shut
Right.
up. Just let him give.
Well, he said it's
just pay
not
the
much
rent.
money. So now Carlos blames Jose for Patrick not asking permission because he said that he raised him wrong.
I mean, that was hilarious.
okay. John is like, listen, I don't know. He was talking about being a detective.
Yeah, but here's the thing. John is right. John's
John's
like,
right.
He couldn't
said-
ask for permission because Thais lied.
Yes. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, listen, guys, here's the thing. Quote,
Mhm.
there's no more kissing the ring. The blessing is over.
Well, it's also like, but Thais didn't say, oh, John said that I lied. That's why Patrick couldn't ask me for a
Right.
blessing. That she didn't translate.
Of course not. So they're at the flea market.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about the dinner's a disaster from the night before.
And now he wants to chug some apple cider vinegar for
Yeah,
his
because he
blood
has high
pressure.
blood pressure. She wants to give up the apartment. He doesn't want to give it up, and they're fighting.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay.
here's the thing. If you guys aren't broke, Patrick apparently has money. Who cares?
I know. So also, they're double dating with
Okay.
John
Mm-hmm.
and her two friends.
But also, I mean, this
went
isn't real.
They went to the same eyebrow factory.
Okay. They went to the same eyebrow factory as Lauren's
Okay.
mom, too.
No, they didn't. They
I
went to
feel
the
like
same. No,
Their
They went to the-
eyebrows are so bad.
the one. Okay, so here's the thing. One of them has very nice eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
The other one has
No.
the same shaped eyebrows, but they're in the wrong place. It's
Okay,
almost
so
like the stencil was placed too low.
It was. They're also a little too far apart.
Yes, they
Yeah.
placed the stencil
Uh-huh.
wrom. That's what
Yes.
happened.
Yes. Okay. I
So-
could see that.
It's John and these two girls.
Yeah.
Is Megan not mad that he's going to dinner with these girls?
That's what I was thinking too. I really think that they were like low key broken up at this time.
I know, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So apparently when they had after they first met, Patrick kissed Sarah.
Yeah. We already talked about this when we first met them on the show.
Right. And
Who
then they're like, oh,
cares?
remember when John brought home the girls and they were doing shots? And she's like, okay.
Yeah. And then, but why? Here's the thing. I missed this part, I think. Why did this chick throw a drink in John's face?
I don't know.
Yeah. Me neither. I
There's no
couldn't
way to
follow
know.
it. I'm like, this is so not even real.
It's
just
like fake
stupid.
fighting. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to Kobe and Emily. Emily's pregnant in the confessional.
She is pregnant.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
The family's coming.
Kobe, his dad, and his cousin Felix are coming to fulfill the dowry list. So they give him
This
the
was
goat.
fun.
This is very fun. The
Yeah.
goat, palm oil, an umbrella, a wooden cane. Her father is so funny. He's like, I love wooden canes.
That was all.
Where's
he
my
cared
two
about.
African shirts? This is so funny.
Because
He's
he
trying to,
even wrote on the thing. He said, "I want a walking stick."
Yes. So Emily has to step away so they could talk about this bride price. So they're doing it with leaves.
with leaves. Yeah,
Okay. So it's negotiable. So it's like this is just like a little exercise.
it's a
that we're doing.
formality. Yeah,
Her mother's mad.
get a life. You know what? Get a life. But I do agree with her. As in, I would take the goat home too. I would leave my husband there and take the goat home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take the goat.
yeah. Take
Have
the
a goat.
They're going to be eating that goat at their wedding, I am sure. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I think that they ate the goat for wedding food.
All right. Well, whatever. They're probably gonna eat those pineapples too. So they could only
Mm,
afford a few leaves.
that's
So they
fine.
sell her for $1.50 a goat, some pineapple, some palm oil, an umbrella, a wooden cane, and 2 African shirts.
Also, it's so weird because they keep saying palm oil, then palm wine, then palm oil. And it's
Yeah.
like, which
The
is it
palm oil
exactly?
is the red stuff. The palm wine is what they had brought to the house that time. It was the
Yeah.
cloudy, milky stuff.
Mm,
Yum. All right.
yum.
Liz and Ed.
Okay. Here's the thing. I hate Ed. Liz is always looking for a fight.
I mean, stop.
Yeah, just stop. Also, you know why I think he was annoyed? Because I was thinking about this. It seems like he gave her until like the 15th to get her stuff out, and the movers are coming like on the 15th. Like she waited till the very last day. And to me, that's so annoying and
Of course, yeah, but
spiteful.
that's what she did. She
Yeah,
is crying hysterically at Ed's at her mom. Liz,
get a
come
life.
on.
Yeah.
Her mother also has no neck. A lot of people in the group were talking about how her mother resembles Ed, and you know what?
Yep.
She has a no neck fetish.
They say you marry your mother.
Is that what they say? What are they arguing about?
I don't know.
All right. So
I
then he
don't
says
know.
to her, he's so condescending. He goes, I want you to learn from this experience. I'm
Okay,
really worried
then I
about.
would strangle him on his
I
no
know,
neck.
but Liz, walk away.
Well, so the thing is, here's the thing. I say I would strangle him. I probably wouldn't. I would have just walked out of the house.
Yeah.
It's like,
He said he's really worried about her next relationship. He's just giving her advice because she doesn't think she's learned from this. And he's really worried
such an
about her.
asshole. He knows how to get to her though. But
Yeah.
she premiered her new boyfriend today. She debuted him. She
Really?
debuted him
Hard lunch?
on I put him on our story and he's
Ugh.
wearing a turtleneck. And everybody thinks it's so funny that he's wearing a turtleneck.
He's trying to appeal to her.
Yeah, uh-huh. It's
He's
like,
like, I don't have a neck either.
yeah, look at me. I don't have a neck.
And if I do, I'll cover it all up.
So I assume next week has got to be the finale because it's Emily and Kobe's wedding.
All right. Well, I hope so. This has been a really nice journey, guys. YouTube, Trash Talk Podcast, TikTok, Trash Talk Podcast,
Mhm.
90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Noelle's at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything podcast related, including my stand-up comedy tour dates. Check it out. TraceyCarnazzo.com. Leave us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on. And we'll see you next week.
Sounds great.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.